Seems like a nice place to take a break in front of the radio frequency towers. Holy Soviet Union. I love these chairs actually. Saturday, June 11th, day 85, back on trail. Filled out my permit for the Shenandoah Park at the check-in station back there. Started at 9:30. It's 11:30. I've done 5 miles. I've been avoiding filming, trying to get my head straight. I feel pretty good physically and mentally compared to yesterday at least. And I have no idea how far I'm going or where I'm staying. I'm kind of just on automatic, waiting for my spirits to improve. So it's a little after 1:30. I've gone just about 10 miles since 9:30. So that's 2 miles above my usual 2 miles per hour. The trail, knock on wood, has been relatively kind to me today compared to the last stretch anyway. I'm praying the weather holds out. I really don't want to get wet today and slow down, or wet. I'd love to get into the tent dry tonight. So I was gonna stop. Well, I wasn't. The first shelter was 7 miles or 7.5 miles, and a couple I was leapfrogging with stopped there, even though they left the same time as me because they were concerned with the water situation. There's no water for 10 miles. I haven't been drinking all that much today. I usually carry 2 liters. That's what my knock holds. I still got 2 750 milliliters bottles filled with a mouthful or 2 in my reserve bottle. So I haven't drank that much. And one of my bottles is full of electrolytes and the other is full of water. So given that that's all I drank in the hot, humid, pouring rain a couple days ago, over 20 miles of boulders, I think I'm safe. You could argue I'm not drinking enough of it, but I'm alive, and I gotta make sure I have water until I get to the next shelter, which is in 10.5 miles from right now. If I go my 2 miles per hour average, that means I'm not getting until 6:37. But being that so far the trail has been kind, and I got 2 miles on top of that already, if everything stays the same, knock on wood, I hope, I pray, and it doesn't rain, I might be able to make 20 miles today, 20 miles plus, at a relatively decent time, assuming everything else remains the same and I hold up physically. I'd like to wish Rachel wished me a happy anniversary today. We met 16 years ago at 8 p.m. at Hannafin's in New London, and we've been together ever since. And she texted me today and reminded me, and it didn't occur to me when she texted me because I was overwhelmed with getting out here. And but my sister-in-law Michelle's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Michelle. I'll try to mention it again tomorrow. She's my other sister-in-law. Elisa's was a couple weeks ago, or June 5th. So happy birthday, Michelle. I want to thank everybody for their encouragement on my comments and my YouTube channel on this hike. They mean a lot to me. I know I'm down a lot and I have my struggles, but hearing people that can relate and sharing their stories really means a lot to me. You know, misery loves company, right? That's what's difficult about being on the trail, is a majority of the people are happy, lucky, skipping around and nothing ever bothers them. So it's nice to hear the feedback that I'm getting on my channel, because I rather hear people who share their struggles and their doubts, because it makes me feel more at home, I guess. Anyway, I don't want to film all day. I know rain's close, but so far so good. And God willing, I'll see you at camp. Hasn't been a whole lot of views today or anything like that, but yeah, if this trail holds up in Shenandoah like this, it might actually be enjoyable for a bit. What's up, dear? With the flies all over your back. All right, man. You be safe, you hear? I'm at 12 and a half, and I have 8.4 to go. It's 2:30. I'm hoping there's room there for tents. I do not want to stay in a shelter. I'm a mile and a half out from Blackrock hut, which will put me at 20.7 or 20.8 from Rockfish Gap. So, it started to rain. It held off. I'm just praying that the weather holds. I want to set up camp dry for once and have all my stuff not be clammy and wet in the morning. So I got a mile and a half to go. Long day. Come on, sun, stay out. I can't believe after 20.8 miles, there's a tent pad here left. There's a couple actually. I am so grateful. And the rain held off. Let me get my tent set up before that's no longer the case. Oh, 20.8 miles. 20.8 miles. Tent pad, bear box, and I hope the water's here. It's gotta be. So I'm in my tent. Had dinner. Good bunch of cool kids down there. Hung out. They're all getting up super early and doing another 20 miles tomorrow. There's a wayside outdoor post or some shit coming up. I might get some fuel and maybe some more snacks because I looked in my bag and I feel like I don't have enough food, but I've been carrying too much, and apparently there's a lot of waysides and stuff, so I can get food whenever, but that's right off the trail, so I'm going to check that out tomorrow. I'm not doing 20 tomorrow again. I think I have a choice of 13 something or 20 something, and if I stop at that outpost, God knows what'll happen. And it's supposed to threaten rain again tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day, so it just kind of drizzled. It just started raining a little bit, then not, and then raining a little bit, so I hope I don't flood out here because I'm far out. They said all the tent sites here are rocky, and if it pours, it floods out, so fuck that. All right, night all.